Where they were like, "Oh no, you did this to yourself." It's like, no, I did not. No, I did not. This is fucking engineered beyond fucking engineered, because this is my 4th year after realizing after the first 3 months, I needed to get the fuck out of here. It's like, oh, well, then I couldn't get in touch with this person. And then it was like, I had to get these people on the phone with me to call this person, because these people were saying this and I needed other people to hear it. And now one of those people just recently have now passed away too. Wow. All of a sudden, just as this starts to resurface, the one major problem starts to resurface, that the one person that passed away knew about, patternized every 5 or 6 years, and the person that knew about the problem from about 6 years ago, wow, just wow. And now they've passed away. And the other person that knew about, it's like, wow, that's the person that people wanted me to fucking kill. It's like, pretty well, not exactly, but yeah, because those contracts were completely fucking normal in, the sense that they were so fucked up, and it's like, yeah, no, I just can't do this no more. This is fucking, I'm gonna fucking, I don't care how fucking nice or anybody's been at, because I see that people obviously have been listening to these fucking things, and I'm saying to myself, like, you don't get it. Like, it's every word. I don't want to hear people breathe. I don't want to hear fucking, I don't want to fucking deal with any human fucking being on fucking planet Earth, pretty much because of the shit that I've been through. And the minute they speak anything that seems like a fucking, like, they think what they want to think, and it's like, at this point, go fucking think it, but just don't fucking say it. It's like, I gotta get the fuck away from these motherfuckers. I want my money. I want my fucking money. And I want to get the fuck away from every single motherfucker. Take your goddamn fucking electronic bullshit out. Yo, I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. This ain't even a fucking normal fucking, this is not fucking normal. This is nowhere fucking near normal. Normal is fucking like fucking a wide motherfucking band of a scale or a fucking line. I don't give a shit. This shit is so motherfucking past. Wow, dude. And that's, that's been the life of Jesus Christ. No shit, and that's why it's like, I'm just like, wow, man. I wanted to go into what was I bringing up again? I was bringing up, yeah, the whole when I started going into this the third part of this whole thing was the beginning of where it's interesting, like it's like, from the minute I went up against Tupac, and then it's like, oh wow, look at that, like, all these little things go down. It's little things, like, compared to, like, and then it's like, oh, look at that, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's right, and then it's like, oh, that's right, because that would link that fucking way back then, and then that would also link that, because more than likely that was the freaking email address that after I got the freaking phone, that was the same email address I filled out on that freaking card to be a part of that place. And I had to give him my social security number, and I had to give him my information, and I did not feel comfortable doing that, but I did it anyway, because I needed food, which then, even then, it was like, oh, we don't have food for you. You're not a part of us. It's like, meanwhile, the whole time I'm being radioactively drugged out of my mind by partitioners of said place. Bruh. No shit. Wow. That's what I wanted to get into right there. And I just didn't exactly want to get into it, because This is the same thing. It's like right after the Tupac thing, there was a very interesting story that took place which ended me up in jail and my files to be fucking sealed. Which ensued after an altercation which took place a block, not even on the same block as I lived, right down the road from where I lived. I was about 10 houses away, 12 houses away from where the fuck I lived. 14, 10, whatever. The bottom line is it was the fucking block I lived on. I was on the other corner. These people didn't even fucking belong in the motherfucking place where it happened. And the bottom line is that they swung on me first. Actually, they swung on other people that were older and bigger and probably would have kicked their ass fucking just as bad, if not worse, because the fucking things that I was like, no, don't do that. Hold on a second. I got this. Bro, you need to leave. And fucking before it was like, bam, and then it was like, well, that didn't work for you, now did it? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, you just touched the royal. It's like, no, I didn't touch the royal. I kicked the living fucking bloody piss out of your fucking lumpy face. And now, fucking 2 weeks later, after the fucking cops had to go fucking looking for me, I'm like, wait, really? Did you have to go looking for me that far? I was in school every fucking day of my life. It's like, oh, really? Did you really look for me? It's like, oh, could you please come down and answer? I have no problem coming down and asking out what the fuck is going on with the guy that tried to fucking assault me, that got his ass kicked a block away from my home. It's like, I was 16. What was he? Not even. Yeah, I was 16. Was I 15 or was I 16? I was 16. That's shortly after. That's about a year after 15. So that would have been a year. See, yeah, I'm not exactly sure if it was 15 or 16. I know that the fucking record got sealed, and I know it was very shortly after my birthday. It was somewhere in like the October area. Would that have been like the October area? I'm thinking that would have been like the October, very beginning of November area. That would have also been around the same time that a couple years prior to that, I signed contracts with the FBI, CIA, and the DOJ, which then it would link a certain freaking... And then I'm saying to myself, wow, that's really fucking interesting that would all have taken place with all the actual, you know... And then, of course, it's like, well, I want to take this to trial, and it's like, well, it's that same bullshit fucking crap. It was like, well, I'm not going to take it to trial. It's like, yeah, I want to take this to trial because I want to know that, you're facing up to 5 years. It's like, I'm 15, 16 or so at that point in time. I literally just turned, whether it was 15 or 16, which is real interesting because of the freaking whole Tupac thing that only happened a few days before. If it was 15, and if it was, yo, it's like, wow, man. Holy shit. It's like, well, I'm not taking this to trial. It's like, yeah, I want to take it to trial. It's like, no, you're just going to get 6 months probation and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't want 6 months probation. I don't want, not 6 months probation, 6 months. If you stay out of trouble for 6 months, everything will just go away, and this won't even be on your permanent record. Bullshit. I want those fucking paperworks. I know who the fuck, wow, bro. Wow, that's why I couldn't even get my own fucking paperwork. Holy shit, man. Wow. My grandmother had those paperworks because we fought to get those paperworks. Wow, man. And that's the shit that was sealed in those fucking files, and that's why all of this I recognize, but now I'm speaking it and I'm saying to myself, like, there's just a little bits of interesting more details added on, and I'm saying to myself, wow. Because that's why they didn't want to take it to fucking trial, because if they would have taken it to fucking trial and they would have seen that this fucking heavy set, fucking out of shape, fat, fucking pig shit crap screw was fucking trying to fucking beat up a fucking 15 and or maybe 16-year-old kid at the grand old age of fucking 26, 27 almost years old. Fucking wow, bro. Which he must have outweighed me by what, like 150, 100 fucking 80 pounds. He was so fucking fat. It was like, wow. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. And then just the chain of events with inside school. And the chain of events with this and that and blah, blah, blah and everything else. And how that person turned around to me, that even though he wasn't there that day, even though that's what started the whole thing, because he should have been there, and that's who we were waiting for to show up. And that's the whole point. It's like all the shit and all the crap that he talked behind my fucking back. And I'm saying to myself, wow, man, it's like, really? Like, you weren't even there. Like, I thought a friend, but it wasn't a friend. It was an absolute just fucking, it was all just a fucking setup. And that's why it's like, take me to fucking trial. It's like, let's do this, because I said I wanted to take this to trial. The woman who was freaking my supposed lawyer, that's why no lawyer ever fucking, that's why I'm ready to bash the cop's head in with a fucking hammer and or fucking stab them in the fucking throat and or more than likely be fucking shot to death, because this is where this is really at this point in time. Like, nothing I ever wanted to take the fucking trial ever fucking was taken to trial, when it should have been before my record got completely fucking screw fucked by fucking screw wannabe fucks. And that's the whole fucking problem, is because they had fucking, because of what I would have fucking ended up being, because wow, man, and that is the craziest shit possible, dude. That is really, really where the fuck that's at. And now I'm cursing because I'm pissed off at the fact that, like, with all the things that I've been through, and it's like, these people are so freaking embedded with their lies and their bullshit. I hope that spirit that I met recently, I hope they tear apart their entire process of bullshit and babble. That's what I hope. I really do. At this point, I really do. I hope that feeds on them forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Yep, that's what I hope right now. That is the right thing, because that is where all of that started to unfold, right there. Because it would have all came out right then, and then instead of more shit getting put on the fucking kids' plate at that point, there would have been a whole big thing, and it would have been like, you know something, maybe it would have went this way, maybe it would have went that way, but that is where I wanted to fight, right there, the right way, and they didn't want to freaking do it. Well, your faith in 5 years, it's like, for what? Being up the block as what was 16-year-old versus a 27-year-old? Fucking wow, dude. Wow. That's why this whole thing that's going on right now with all the shit and all the news, and it's like, and I see and it's like, wow, it's the same shit. It's the same fucking shit. It's this, every time I see a person that acts exactly like the other person, like that lawyer did, every time I see a person act like that lawyer did when I wanted to take it to trial, that's what. Well, I'm not going to take it to trial. It's like, yeah, well, you're my lawyer, then you're fired. It's like, you can't fire me. It's like, wow, holy shit, man. Wow, man. On everything that's holy, word up. That is 1,000. That is 10,000. That is infinite right there, man. Wow, man. Because then they would have had no way to fucking seal the records. They would have had no way to fucking avoid the fact that their fucking names were popped up probably in all of that shit. Just like the shit that just took place down here with freaking me trying to go and see my mom and check why there was bruises on her arm. and also check, get myself straightened out, all of that shit, and then who I bumped into, and that person more than likely was a part of that place too. And that's why it's like, wow. 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 Yeah, I find that real freaking interesting, man. That's why I started going into like, it's like a heavily, it's like if I was to start, because I've already have explained it, it's like there is like a heavy biased, it would be putting me into a very heavy biased situation, due to the fact that it is a very specific, yet it is also a very specific color, so therefore it would make me racist on the biasedness of the situation, because it has to deal with religion and beliefs and the trying to merge and understand, which people then hold back information that, if it was presented, it would take out most of the wonderment of life. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm reeling right now. And what time is fuck? It's fuck. Yeah, nah, because it's like these are the times that like my stomach starts to like literally, like, like, it feels like I'm just consuming myself at this point with no. It's like wow, it's like wow. How much does bread and cheese cost nowadays? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy, man. And it's like, and then it's like the surrounding of the freaking, and it's like I just can't no more with the fucking bullshit. So I'm cursing now. I'm cursing, and it's this all started. I have to keep myself in such a range. This is why. Yo, I have to keep myself. It is such. It's like thinner than dental floss, man. It is like there is a real freaking thin line in my head when it comes to anybody, and I'm not because it's like that's how it all works. It's like, are you on this side of the line or are you on this side of the line? But meanwhile, neither side is working the way that it should, and it's like the only, then it's like then well, and who's benefiting? And it's like the people that are benefiting are the people who like are just causing the crap from, it's like well you can believe in this, but you have to believe in this for these reasons because I am the Dark Lord. And it's like, you have to believe in these things because it's like because of this, and it's because we're an angel. It's like meanwhile, it's like, wait a minute, shouldn't that be on this side? If you want to get technical, and then this should kind of be on that side. It's like, but it's like, what the, I'm not going to go into, because there's nothing really in my head why it's just the things that I've seen people speak. It's like it's the whole, yeah. So I'm gonna stop, because that's what I mean. I get distracted, and that's how much it's like I can't. It's just simple things. It's simple. It's just simple things like that. Like whether it's a fucking car horn or a fucking this or that, and it's just like people know at this point what the fuck they've done on the most insane scale, to the point, I mean, it's to the point where it's like yeah, really, like, yeah, go turn my fucking hot water on, you motherfuckers. Let me go take a fucking shower so it don't smell like shit, so that when I fucking do lose my motherfucking shit and I bash one of your fucking heads in, at least I smell fucking clean while I fucking do it. And maybe if you fucking pay me my money, I can get the fuck away from you motherfuckers far enough or someplace enough where I don't have to worry about if I have to bash one of your fucking retard skulls open. Because you're taking orders from fucking retards. Does that simply because of after every goddamn thing I've ever done? and I've never gotten no good fucking credit. Only it's only the whispers behind my back, and meanwhile those it's like the people that knew things that they shouldn't have fucking known, and it's like, wow, man. Now I gotta go because holy crud, this went over. Wow, man, this freaking three videos long at this point. That's crazy.